As like, because it's weird because everyone thinks I'm this huge extrovert. But if like you've met me in person, we've chatted. I'm not the greatest in person, I would say. Like I think I'm okay. I do okay. But I don't think
I
I'm
guess I'm trying to understand what you mean by that, because I wouldn't agree with that just offhand. So
really
maybe you mean something that I don't think.
like I get very uncomfortable in person. Like inside, I guess. Maybe I'm good at projecting not being that way, but with you, like I know you though. So I guess that's not a fair statement. But like if I was meeting new people, I tend to be the person that's just kind of like I'll talk to you and I'll be good. I'm good at being an extrovert, but in reality, I'm like, I don't know. It's hard for me to push like I don't know, it's weird. Like my happy place is an introvert at home doing like now. Like if not talking to us, but just me in front of my computer or me going on a walk with my camera. That's my like being alone is my happy space or like my comfort space.
Yeah, the definition of introvert as somebody who needs to recharge by being by themselves,
Mhm.
as opposed, I like that one a lot better than extroverts like people and introverts don't like people. I
Yeah.
I like people just fine. I enjoy
Yeah.
parties.
Yeah.
I love going to a show. I love going to a Christmas party with 25 people that I know and can catch up with
Mhm.
once a year. But I gotta have hours off afterwards in order to get back into my center, right? Like
Yeah.
after that, I am depleted. My battery is run down from relating to people and
Yeah.
finding common ground and working so hard.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
so during my masters, I met guys, I got an MBA, right? So the traditional thought of an MBA, like finance bros, right? Like people out of marketing, people out of sales, people out of really really successful guys. I met true extroverts, right? Like
Yeah.
after 10 hours in class and eating breakfast together and going out and having dinner together and having drinks together and then going out and maybe bar hopping until 1 in the morning. I met guys that would crash in each other's hotel rooms rather than go be in their own room because they literally fed off of other people's energy. Like that's
Mhm.
their happy place, is being around people
They
all.
need. Yeah.
Yeah, they need it the way I need alone time. And it gave me a lot of respect for them. It also made me like be more clear about what I need when I'm communicating with them, right? Like I like because if I
Yeah.
say I'm going to go to dinner, if I say that to you, you don't hear an invitation, you
Yeah.
hear he needs to go to dinner, right? To an extrovert, that means let's go to dinner. So what you
Mhm.
need to say is, I'm going to go be by myself for a little while and recharge. I'd love to meet up with you in an hour or two,
Mhm.
and drink way too many whiskeys and fall down in a gutter.
And then their little serotonin or whatever starts boop, 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 an hour.
Right, well, and then they're facing an hour of alone time, and they
Yeah.
know, "Okay, I can fill this by making best friends with a bartender. I can fill this by picking up a random stranger off the street. I can
Yeah.
fill this by talking with the professor, finding another extrovert who's lonely on a park bench."
Yeah.
Right? Like, but they need to know that they have that I need to be left alone.
You know what's so here's the other thing I was thinking about too, when it comes to, like, the mental health aspect of it too, is, like, I think a lot of people don't realize that. Like, they don't realize that they're extroverts or introverts, or they and that kinda goes back to that imposter syndrome to some level too, is, like, tying it all together is, like, how do you know what you are, right?
Oh, and we're
Because
so terrible at not only knowing it, but then when we do know it, asking for it, right? Like so you know you're an introvert
Mhm.
and you're overcharged. How easy is it for you to say to people? I mean, I would assume your wife knows, but let's say to somebody like me, how easy is it to say, guys, I got to take an hour off before we go into phase two, right? Like if we're going out for the rest of the night, I gotta go sit at that taco shop by myself and stare at the plate glass window and look at my phone for 45 minutes, or I'm gonna wind up ditching you.